I want a suit with the replete with the drape, shape, and stuff, cuff to look sharp enough to see my Sunday gal. I want a reed sleeve with the right stripe and the dress vest and the glad plaid and the latest fad to see my little Sunday gal. I want to look keen so my dream will say, you don't look like the same boy, so keen that she'll scream. Here comes the walking rainbow, sweet to make a suit with the replete with the drape, shape, and the stuff, cuff to look sharp enough to see my Sunday gal.
I want a brown gown with the top with the hip slip and the lace waist in the sharpest taste to see my Sunday man. I want a scab hat with the trim brim and a zag bag with the rib zip to look plenty hip to see my Sunday Sam. I want to look keen so my dream will say,
ain't I the lucky fella?
So keen that he'll scream.
Baby's in Technicolor.
I want a brown gown, top with the hip slip, lace waist in the sharpest taste to see my Sunday man. Head man, ginger.
Bell-bottom trousers, coat of navy blue. She loves her sailor and he loves her too. Oh, bell-bottom trousers, coat of navy blue. She loves her sailor and he loves her too. Oh. Once there was a little girl who lived next to me.
That's me.
And she loved her sailor boy, he was only 3.
That's me.
Now he's on a battleship in his sailor suit.
Zoot.
Just a great big sailor man, but he's just as cute.
Boot.
Bell-bottom trousers, coat of navy blue. She loves her sailor and he loves her too. Oh, when her sailor boy's away
On the ocean blue.
soldier boys all flirt with her.
But to me she's true.
Though they smile and tip their caps,
And they all go boing.
she just smiles and shakes her head.
Then she sings a song.
Bell-bottom trousers, coat of navy blue.
Navy blue.
I love my sailor and he loves me too.
Everywhere her sailor went, she was sure to go, go, go.
Till one day I sail away where she doesn't know.
Now I'm gonna join the waves, maybe go to sea.
Oh, bugs.
Try to find her sailor boy wherever he may be. Oh, if her sailor she can't find on the bounding main, she is hopeful he will soon come home safe again.
So we can get married and raise a family.
dress up all our kiddies in sailor's dungarees.
Whoa!
Bell-bottom trousers,
Coat of navy blue.
she loves a sailor.
And he loves her too.
Managua, Nicaragua is a beautiful town. You buy a hacienda for a few pesos down. You give it to the lady you are trying to win, but her papa doesn't let you come in. Managua, Nicaragua is a heavenly place. You ask a senorita for a little embrace. She answers you, caramba, scramba, bamborito. In Managua, Nicaragua, that's no. I have been to many tropic ports. I might include even Brooklyn. If you're ever feeling out of sorts, I'd like to recommend a look in Managua, Nicaragua. What a wonderful spot. There's coffee and bananas and a temperature hot. So take a trip and on a ship go sailing away across the aqua to Managua, Nicaragua, ole. Tasted frijoles till you have dined in Managua, while the senoritas hand you squeeze. There's moonlight all in Nicaragua. Managua, Nicaragua, what a wonderful spot. There's coffee and bananas and a temperature hot. So take a trip and on a ship go sailing away across the aqua to Nicaragua. So this is Nicaragua, where's Managua, what's that you say? You're in Managua's best hotel, we're right on the bay. Why don't you settle down, why in Managua today? Your troubles cease, why in Managua? Joys increase, why in Managua? Sign a lease, why in Managua? Nicaragua, hooray! Maybe I can't live to love you as long as I want to. Life isn't long enough, baby, but I can love you as long as I live. And maybe I can't buy you diamonds and things like I want to, but I can promise you, baby, I'm gonna want to as long as I live. I never cared, but now I'm scared I won't live long enough. That's why I wear my rubbers when it rains, eat an apple every day and see my doctor anyway. What if I can't live to love you as long as I want to? Long as I promise you, baby, I'm gonna want to as long as I live. Just got one life to live, and I would like to live it all with you, baby, just with you, with you. Cared, but now I'm scared I won't live long enough. That's why I wear my rubbers when it rains, eat an apple every day, see my doctor anyway. What if I can't live to love you as long as I want to? Long as I promise you, baby, I'm gonna love you as long as I live.
On the road to Mandalay,
Harry, and later Sully.
come you back to Mandalay. That's where the old flotilla lay. Oh, can't you hear those paddles chunking from Rangoon to Mandalay?
On that good old road, the road to Mandalay, where those high-flying fishes play.
And the dawn comes up like thunder out of China, across the bay.
We're on our way to Mandalay, where the flying fishes play. Where your cares are blown away on the road to Mandalay. If you live right, if you get to sleep at night, you can thank your lucky stars and stripes. If you feel free, if there's sugar in your tea, you can thank your lucky stars and stripes.
Steam heat, ham and eggs, and hay rides inside of kegs. If you like the good old Yankee way, so say so.
If you can sing and believe in anything, you can thank your lucky stars and stripes.
Ooh, if life is gay and it's fun on Dollar Day, you can thank your lucky stars and stripes.
If you can joke and enjoy an artichoke, you can thank your lucky stars and stripes.
Dime stores and phony pearls and drive-ins and sweater girls. If you like the way we go about it, shout it.
If you have shoes and can say the things you choose, you can thank your lucky, lucky stars and stripes.
Bargain sales,
Speed cop.
and dinner pails, hot dogs,
The county fair. Genie.
With a light brown hair.
the foxtrot, the Dixie Shank.
What's more, the grand old flag.
If you think it's worth your while to save it, wave it. If you can sing and believe in anything, you can thank your lucky stars and stripes.
Although some people say he's just a crazy guy, to me he means a million other things. For he's the one who taught this happy heart of mine to fly. He wears a pair of silver wings. And though it's pretty tough, the job he does above, I wouldn't have him change it for a king's. An ordinary fellow in the uniform I love, he wears a pair of silver wings. Why, I'm so full of pride when we go walking, every time he's home on leave. He with those wings on his tunic, and me with my heart on my sleeve. But when I'm left alone and we are far apart, I sometimes wonder what tomorrow brings. For I adore that crazy guy who taught my happy heart to wear a pair of silver wings. crazy guy who taught my happy heart to wear a pair of silver wings.
The answer is love.
Questions around here?
Oh, you said it, Professor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, tonight I have a bright idea. I'm going to let you ask a question or two, but not about music or bands. Can you make a suggestion?
Say, we have a question that everybody surely understands.
Then I'll leave the matter in your hands.
What's the reason little birds invest in a nest, do you know? Does anybody know the answer?
Oh, teacher, the answer is love. Why does Cupid aim his little dart right at your heart? Do you know?
Oh, everybody knows that one, Harry.
What is it?
The answer is love.
Right.
Now tell me what caused that market crash, that caused that great big depression. What makes the world go round and round, ooh, with that dizzy expression?
What's the reason little Jack and Jill climbed up the hill? Do you know? Does anybody know the answer?
Sure.
The answer is love.
Hey, Ace, come down here. Here's a man who can really answer questions. The brains of the outfit. Hey, Ace, where are you? Hey, come to life if it kills you. Now listen. Why do monkeys in the zoo greet you the way they do each other? And why do they treat you like a brother?
The answer's love.
What's the reason all the girls you've met have never yet annoyed you? And why do they struggle to avoid you?
Must be love.
Now a husband and his wife at the start of married life are as happy as pigs in clover.
But when a month or two elapse, why do they have scrap?
'Cause then the honeymoon is over.
Why does everybody shout with joy when girl meets boy? Do you know? Does anybody know the answer? Yeah! The answer is love.
Oh, tell it to the Marines.
Come on, gang. Just tell it to the Marines.
Tell it to the Marines when you're feeling low. Tell it to the Marines, they'll be glad to know. They never yet have known defeat. If you need a corps that won't retreat, tell it to the Marines. Tell it to the Marines when you're feeling low. Tell it to the Marines, they'll be glad to know. They're first to fight on land or sea. If you want to keep your country free, tell it to the Marines. They have no place for nervous wrecks among your uncle's leathernecks. Hey, hey, hey! Tell it to the Marines when you need a friend. Tell it to the Marines, then your worries end. Perhaps I don't know what I've missed, but up to now I haven't been kissed.
Tell that to the Marines. I like to work all night and day, and I never look for extra pay.
Oh, yeah? Well, you tell that to the Marines.
wife's away in the country now, but I'm behaving anyhow.
Uh-oh, you better tell that one to Sweeney.
What do you mean?
Their uniforms are snappy togs, 'cause they're the fighting devil dogs. Hey, hey, hey! Tell it to the Marines. Tell it to the Marines. We carry water in paper sacks. We love to pay our income tax. Tell it to the Marines.
They just chopped down the old apple tree. Chop, 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 chop. They just chopped down the old apple tree.
They just chopped down the old apple tree, the apple tree, the apple tree. They just chopped down the old apple tree where you used to sit with me. Now they walk right by the old apple tree, the chestnut tree and a walnut tree. They just chopped down the old apple tree. Oh me, oh my, oh me.
He cried boo, and when he thought of you, he cried stop, stop.
But the old woodchopper went chop and chop, chop.
The woodchuck chuckled and jumped with glee and mumbled to the bumblebee.
'Cause they just chopped down the old apple tree. Now you have to marry me. The neighbors all laughed and they jumped with glee. They told me that they all agree.
He better start a little family tree.
Now you'll have to marry me.
'Cause they chopped down the old apple tree.
Chopped down the apple tree.
You go to my head, you go to my head.
Lovely voice. We bring you Jenny Sims.
You go to my head and you linger like a haunting refrain, and I find you spinning round in my brain like the bubbles in a glass of champagne. You go to my head like a sip of sparkling burgundy brew, and I find the very mention of you like the kicker in a julep or two. The thrill of the thought that you might give a thought to my plea casts a spell over me. Then I say to myself, get a hold of yourself, can't you see that it never can be? You go to my head with a smile that makes my temperature rise like a summer with 1,000 Julys. You intoxicate my soul with your eyes, though I'm certain that this heart of mine hasn't a ghost of a chance in this crazy romance.
dancing the victory polka. And when we've lit the torch of liberty in each blacked out land across the sea, when a man can proudly say I'm free, we'll be dancing the victory polka.
And we will dance, dance, dance the victory polka.
Join, join, join the happy throng.
Sing, sing, sing the victory polka.
Sing, sing, raise your voices loud and strong. Victory polka. Victory polka. When this lovely dream has all come true, we'll be dancing the victory polka.
Gather round me,
Everybody,
gather round me.
gonna preach some.
Feel a sermon coming on me.
The topic will be sent.
And that's what we're again.
If you wanna hear a story, then settle back and just sit tight while Sister Mitchell starts reviewing the attitude of doing right.
Got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You've got to spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum. Have faith or pandemonium, liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the way.
did they do?
Just when everything looked so dark. Man, they said we'd better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between.
There is no verse to this song, 'cause I don't want to wait a moment too long to say that I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore. Leave all your lovers weeping on a faraway shore. Out on the briny with that moon big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. Honey, I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. On a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. A twist in the rudder and a rip in the sail, drifting and dreaming, throw the compass over the rail. Out on the ocean, far from all the commotion, melting your heart of stone.
like it the other night. The Union Station was lit up bright. The crowd was shoving with all its might. And we all settled down for a trip on a Greyhound bus. That's us.
Heading west on a Greyhound bus.
The Holland Tunnel was open wide. We rode along underneath the tide and found ourselves on the Jersey side. What a wonderful time for a trip on a Greyhound bus. No fuss.
Heading west on a Greyhound bus. Stop for hot dogs
and soda pop.
Ask the driver
how long till we make another stop. Soon the sun disappeared from view. The stars came out like they always do. And then I cuddled up close to you. And we both fell in love on a trip on a Greyhound bus. That's us.
in love on a Greyhound bus.